Let's edit the title a little bit more. So Red Punisher, Goblins, Rabble, Pashalik, Kranko, War Boss, and Torbran. Oh my. Is that a force of rage? What a dumb title. What a dumb title. Let's go farm some chests. 100 play points. Let's see how far we get into the league before I fall asleep. That league was a 4-1. Let's see if we can repeat. Maybe we get to. I don't know. I don't know. That's not Evan. This is a bad hand. Even though I'm drawing potentially a land off the top, it's a little bit frustrating to have a singleton land. I think we need more than one. Turn 1 Torbran? What does that do for us? If I play turn 1 Torbran, I can't follow it up with an Eidolon. That should be my title. I can't keep a one-lander again. Even though this is super tempting with like the ability to play everything immediately. Alright, here we go. We'll keep this. Let's ditch Ruins here. Let's ditch an Eidolon. Let's see if Koth can win this for us. We're gonna do... Oh, crap. Now we're on the wrong stuff. I need my Eidolon back. Give me my Eidolon. They keep a no-lander? Did they keep a no-lander? What? Okay. No-lander Bobble. Oh, imagine if we had a second Eidolon here instead of this Koth. Maybe Koth should just be a 5th Eidolon. That wouldn't be illegal. Overgrown Tomb does not shock it in. Fear has set in. Are we going to get Thought Seized here? Polluted Delta. I don't know if I jam out Koth too fast here. Fatal pushes Eidolon. Takes 2. Well, let's see if they've got another one. We're going to go ahead and get in here. Now I'm wishing I had my Eidolon instead of Koth. We got a little bit greedy with Mr. Muscles over there. That's okay, though. We're going to send some stuff in. We have 2 bolts to fire at their face at some point as well. Polluted Delta is probably waiting to get a Watery Grave and then also just probably... Not Thought Scour, but Stubborn Denial something. We'll hope we don't get Stubborn Denialed. Alright, they could Thought Seize us here. A land and then a Force of Rage would be an excellent set of cards here. We'll see, though. Tarmogoyf. That's a pretty good card. Pretty good card. Fetching here. Shocking Blood Crypt. Thought Seizing goes to 10. Might take a bolt. They don't. Interesting. Does not take a bolt there. Oh, dang. We're so close. We're so close. Put them to 9, I suppose. They only have 1 blue here. I kind of want to, like, bolt, then bolt, and maybe Force a Rage, and maybe they'll attack me. I doubt they'll attack because they have this Rabble Master. Maybe I can bait out for this Force of Rage. Just imagine if that other Eidolon was in play. Death Shadow. It's a 4/4. Traverse. Death Shadow. Opting not to play the second Death Shadow here. At end step, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to bolt. They will probably stubborn denial this. They don't. I'm going to go ahead and bolt again. This should get stubborn denial. It does not. Do you have a stubborn denial opponent? If you don't, I win. You must have one. There it is. You do love some Traverse Shadow. Well, I've got to leave a blocker back. They're going to be at 2. They're at 2. Don't kill Rabble Master here. Traverse can go get another creature. Just more blockers. I do like that they've tapped out of the blue now. They attack with both, so I'm going to block. So if I top deck a bolt here, we're good. Stomp? Nope. We had 2 bolts. We had 3 stomps. Nothing. Nothing. If we had that other Eidolon, though, could have been a thing. Could have been a thing. Alright, all of this good stuff's coming in here. All this delicious stuff. A Braid are out. Chandra, Koth are out. Leave the Hazarets in. I have 4 more left. Pashalik, Kranko. I have 2 more to go. Let's take 1 less Leyline out. I want to do a Force. I don't want the Relic. I know that they go to their graveyard a little bit. I suppose it shuts off the Traverse, but so does Blood Moon Magus. Obviously, they could fetch still, but because there's so many colors, it makes it really hard for them. I'm going to get rid of 1 Force of Rage here. I think Hazard's a little bit better. It gets under Stubborn Denial. That's the reason we're taking our Planeswalkers out as well. It does. I think it's just not worth it. You're trying to be aggressive and not passive with your opponent here. Go ahead and keep this nice hand. If you're being passive with your opponent here and playing just a Relic instead of applying pressure, I think you're losing this game. But I can be proven wrong. Definitely play some matches and let me know what you think. Let me know. Alright, both of us are starting with 7. This will be an interesting one. Add Relic, remove Leyline. Fair. Fair. So they do have Fatal Push, but they also play Dismember. An Eidolon with a Leyline out, and they Dismember usually off of 1 mana, ends up being 8 damage, which is reasonable, especially when you have something like another 8 here. So that combination plus then this combination here would be 16 of their 20-something life, and they probably fetch Shocked once, so they'd be at 1. Swamp. Let's see what they want to take here. Probably this Eidolon. They kept a basic swamp hand, not even off of a fetch land. Unbelievable. So here they should take Eidolon, I presume. There it goes. Bye, Eidolon. Bye. We do need to hit our lands. It's good that we are hitting our lands. We can Bone Crusher Giant them. A little bit risky here if they have a Stubborn Denial. Could be worth it to not worry about getting Stubborn Denial, though. That'll give our Force of Rage something later. Alright, let's go ahead and shock them. They'll probably take Rabble Master here, which is kind of nice because it's getting us closer and closer to our Hazoret being a threat. Takes Hazoret instead. All right. Well, it's about to play Rabble Master, but Blood Moon's not a bad one here. We'll go ahead and pass turn. This should shut them off of green. Blue won't shut them off red, and they obviously have black. But we can kind of set up this next turn here so that the Death Shadow doesn't immediately pop up here. It'll also shut off Rabble Master from being fatal pushed, which is pretty nifty. Yeah, let's do this pre-combat. Pre-combat, we're going to get a token here. They could have a K command. Could have a bolt. K command would be a little bit rough. It's a dismember here. Decides to take the damage. Go ahead and punch him with the goblin. Puts them to 9. They can play a Death Shadow. It's a 4/4. Cast our Bone Crusher Giant. No attacks. What's interesting here is if they attack us, we could Force of Rage and clear it. It is a possibility. Inquisition here. We'll allow Inquisition to resolve. Unfortunately, now we don't get to do our Force of Rage shenanigans. I don't see them swinging in here. Their life total is too small. Magus pass turn. Force and response does nothing, and then we lose our Magus as well. Alright, another Death Shadow to beat. Yeah, I kind of want my Koth. Now I want my Koth, the Hazoret. There's a lot of things I would prefer to be having now. A couple Death Shadows are going to be hard to get around. Thought Seizes. Now their Death Shadows are a little bit larger. Does put them to 7, though. We do have quite a bit of burn still in the deck. Can't imagine they're going to attack for 6 here. They do. Well, that's a brave move. We'll take 6. We'll take 6. Force. We'll pass turn. Yeah, it's not my next end step. It's that coming upkeep or whatever it is. Am I taking another 6 here? I might chump with a goblin. Let's go ahead and chump with a goblin here. I want to keep my life total a little higher than down to 8. So they block here to take 3, 6, 7, 8. This is lethal. If they have a fatal push, they kill one of these. They block here, 2, 5, then they take this. Gosh. I'm just gonna pass the turn. It's really awkward if they have an Inquisition, but I think we lose to a fatal push. And we have seen one of those last game. Posh gets us on the crackback. We could always force a rage to kill one of these Death Shadows and test if they have a fatal push. I'm going to hold tight here because a lot of cards here could win it for us. Kind of out of nowhere. A Bolt would win it. Don't have Team or Battle Rage plus Bolt, please. Don't dismember here and have Team or Battle Rage. Don't do a lot of things, opponent, please. All right, what do we top deck here? An Eidolon. They have 2 red. Play the Eidolon down. Force of Rage. Go all in. Hope. Pray. They have a push. We lose this. We'll see if they have the push. We've given a few extra draws here. Block here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of the push. So we should be good. Should be good now. Because of the Eidolon. Should be enough. We got there. Eidolon's so good in the Death Shadow matchup. So good. Got there. Smart on them not to reveal anything else. There's that ley line, by the way. All right, so you guys want, instead of these 2 ley lines, you're thinking relics. We can try it. I just don't think it's a smart idea. But I'm down with trying it and experimenting here. Unless you think differently now that we're on the draw. If you think differently now on the draw, let me know. On the draw, it seems better. Now you like the ley lines? Ley lines are hilarious. Give me these relics. All right, everyone prefers the ley lines. But I thought everyone was raging about the other things. Everyone was telling me to do relics earlier. Now everyone's like, ley lines. You know what? I'm just going to run it back. I'm going to run it back because this matchup is fairly dependent on who plays first and then the starting 7. Chat lethal and chat suggestions, the 2 classics. Oh, this hand's reasonably good. Like, reasonably good. Can we try to keep a 1-lander here? Get lucky, get the next land? Could probably lose this. Hey, the Miracle folks are here. What's up, blue-white folks? How's it going? We're going to mulligan this hand. Oh. Cube folks. Let's keep this. Let's get rid of a castle. Let's go for this. This is like super all in on this Hazoret. I love it. That door is getting so stuck. Bye. Okay. Vintage cube. You cube folks. You crazy Cubans. Alright, Burden Catacombs getting cracked here. We're going to get a Thoughtseize. It's going to take our Hazoret. We're going to twiddle our thumbs for the next 20 turns here. Maybe I'll get a Blood Moon off the top. That'd be hilarious. Hilarious. Mishra's Bauble, checking out our hand here. Or our top of our library. I got you beating them views because we're playing them moderns. Slapping people around. Force of Rage is disappearing here, possibly. Maybe the Simian Spirit Guides. They need to get to this Hazoret. There goes the Simian Spirit Guide in case the top deck was a Blood Moon. Yield the Bauble. Oh, it was a Blood Moon. It was a Blood Moon. They're so lucky. They knew it, too. They knew it. Fluffy's actually playing an actual format? What's up, Bolus? Ah, they got their basic swamp. Dang. Dang. So lucky. So lucky. Well, we're going to go ahead and keep them off anything else here. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn as well. Tarmogoyf is kind of hard to beat. We'll see, though. Do they want to dismember this, or do they need to wait for the dismember on the Hazoret? These are the questions. Hopefully they don't Thoughtseize us. Why is Pioneer so bad now? Look at that check mark. Check mark boys here. That's what we should be calling them. No. All right, you can decide what you take. No. No. Checkmark boy is small time now. Opponent hits for 4. Dog check 1 2 1 2. Dog check 1 2. All right, we're gonna just pass turn here, not attack. I don't want to put a Death Shadow into play just yet. Not yet. Soon though. Mono green, mono white, and inverter are why Pioneer isn't seeing the love. Fine, I'll cast this. Fine, opponent. Ikora might have some nastiness. Cat monsters are apparently in there. Alright, they're winning our Force of Rage. Didn't get to do much with that. Such is life. We're going to go to second main phase here and play this Rabble Master. I'm going to do this because I don't want to necessarily punch in for damage to make a Death Shadow larger. We'll end up making it larger here this next turn. Attacks for 5, no blocks here. Alright. What's cool here is I'm going to go ahead and attack with everything. So we do 6 to them. We have the Lightning Bolt, and we might be wide enough to kill them next turn. We'll see. We just need 3 damage to poke through here. They don't know we have this Lightning Bolt. They're going to hit me for 5. They don't hit me for 5. I'm going to Lightning Bolt them in case I top deck Hazoret. In case I top deck Torbrand. In case I top deck the man, the champion. Yes. A top deck or 4-drop. Wasn't the one I called for. Nice. Good start. It was aggro, Uncle DB, and you have that aggro one. Torbrand and Torbrand. Psh, what about this card? What about this card? You psyched about Torbrand. What about this one? This dude? Come on now. How about Kranko? He's holding a little, like, gem. Green instant exile target creature or planeswalker. Its controller may search for basic and put it into play tapped. Whoa. Sounds broken. Whoa, what is this? Sky Rampart. That's cool looking. Alright. This hand's good enough. We're going to go ahead and run it. We got a Anthem effect on our land. We have 2 sets of goblins, and we have removal and or a bolt to the face. We'll see what our opponent's going to lead us with here. I'm glad I have this bolt. It will kill Glistener Elves so well. Pew pew. Pew pew. Don't have double mutagenic growth here, please. Thank you. Blood Moons are really good in this matchup as well. Inky. Oh, dang. We have some Rabbles. We're about to light our opponent up. It's going to be great. Let's just hope they don't randomly kill me here. They don't. Thank goodness. Rabble Master pass turn. They decided not to go full-on craziness with Ink Moth, although this next turn could be doom. Unfortunately, we do not have the Magus main. Ink Moth booted up. Pumps it? Scales up. 6-4. Swinging in. Oh, boy. All right. So they're at 19 here. If I play Torbrand down... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to play Pashalik Mons here and hold up 1 red to make it look like I have Bolt. It's the only hope I have here. Maybe they won't go all in on it. Maybe they won't go all in on it. Fingers crossed. Windswept. That would have been another 2. Now they probably do because they have so much green up now. Dang it. Scale up plus this. Still pretty good. Dang it. Alright. Well, we had him dead on the next turn. Oh well. Oh well. We have a lot of removal. Should be alright for this match. Got the Blood Moons coming in as well. Just going to get rid of some of the top end here. Shouldn't be too hard. Koth, Chandra, Hazoret all come out. This will make room for our Blood Moons Maguses. We're going to also bring in Chain Whirlers. We can get rid of Krenko. We can get rid of Pashalik Mons. We can get rid of 1 Harsh Mentor. Probably pretty good there. So we're going to bring in Magus and Blood Moon to take care of all the lands. Chain Whirler is an extra removal spell. Harsh Mentor is being left in there instead of a top end because I don't really want a top end in this match. We have Lightning Bolts and Abrades, plus the Bone Crusher Giants should be enough removal. We also have Force of Rage, which would prevent a Glistener Elf possibly killing us if we need to. We'll see. Peace and love. What's up? How you doing? They will bring Spellskite. That's fine. I don't have anything to deal with Spellskite other than Abrades. That's fine. I will have to play around it. And we can. Not going to worry about it. This is a weird version of Vesperlark. It's very red. It's been blessed by Pyro. Korgarg. Last tournament I played with Pyro Prison. Had 2 in hand. Game 2 and Game 3 against Burn. The guy went nuts and tried to do all sorts of cheats to win. Oh, the cheats. The cheats. Let's play first here. This is not good enough. We can mulligan this hand. 1 land, not very good. All above. 1 land, again, not very good. 2 removals is nice. I have better things to do though. I need to be able to take them off their lands or have more removal, or they're just gonna insta-kill me. All right, we can keep this. I can get rid of probably. I have to get rid of 2 cards. Probably War Boss plus a land. Keep our removal that we have here. We have kind of triple removal. Should be reasonable. So he had Syrian Blaze in Italian and was pretending he didn't know what the next. And that was only 1 target, not 2. Ooh, 2 targets. 2 targets. Yeah, that's a lot of damage for 2 targets. The Noble Hierarch there. We're just going to let that roll here because I have... Oh, I guess I'm going to play Magus now. Magus, because I have the Chain Whirl and the Abrade, and the Magus takes care of the Waterlogged Grove. They do have the Noble Hierarch here, but I'm not too concerned about that card at the moment. There's a Spellskite. Can go ahead and... You know what? Let's Chain Whirler. Spellskite can't redirect this. And we'll just pass turn. Looking pretty decent here. There's that Spellskite someone was talking about. That crazy card. Who's ready to do 5 to my opponent? Let's destroy that artifact. Destroy hit for 5. Oh. Oh. Dismembers my Blood Moon effect. That's nifty. That was smart. Now they get to protect. And I didn't play my land. Ooh. Alright, we get really punished there. Like, super punished. Should have played the Magus first. Got excited to start putting on pressure and trying to kill my opponent faster. Didn't play out, though. Blighted Agent's really good for them. Alright, we really misplayed that all over the place. All good, though. All good. We have a Blighted Agent to beat. Hopefully the Forest doesn't mean we lose this one. Should have played our other Magus there. Dryad Arbor. Alright, scale up. Can't block. Let's go ahead and attack here. The Eidolon's kind of interesting. Attacking here, we're probably going to get in for enough that Eidolon itself may be close to lethal. Dryad's a mountain. It's a Dryad mountain. Dryad is a lovely mountain. Alright, so they could kill us with just a main phase Might of Old Krosa here. And if that's the case, you guys can punt me from earlier. But if they don't have a Might of Old Krosa here, we might have a shot. 2 pump spells do it too. It is a 1/1 creature. Yeah, I don't care about a 1/1 creature though. Looking for a Stomper Bolt for the face here. Hits me for 1. Nothing I can do about that. Down to 7. Bonus Blood Moon here. Go ahead and attack. Blocks this, takes 4. Besides the block here at the Dryad Arbor. Goes to 6. We need them to not have a spell right here. No spell, no spell, no spell. No. If I had a way to kill my Magus, we could potentially ruin them. Oh, become immense. Dang it. We lose that one because I don't play the second Magus on time. If I play the second Magus on time, we're fine there. We got greedy and tried to go a little too fast on our opponent. Having the second Magus, it was an easy win there in game 2. Oh my, what a punt. Need to remember, Infect cares about its lands. Keeping that punt count high though. We need to make sure that that's nice and high. All right, here's a fun one. Because we punted the last one, we're gonna just do something all in here. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna play Rabble Master on turn 1. We're gonna get it lightning bolted. Then I'm gonna scoop, and then my head's gonna hit the pillow. I mean, just concede. We need Ensnaring Bridge? That's a different build. You mean turn 1 Forcer Rage? Ah, yes. Another Simian Spirit Guide, and it's gonna be a turn 1 Chandra here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we play into this Fatal Push they have? I can't do it. Oh, I'm chicken. I drew a land so I can play Chandra next turn, or Koth. I chickened out. We need a chicken emote. Stomping Ground. Well, that's the last thing I expected to see. No worries. Chandra's coming down soon. Swamp. Jund. It appears to be Jund. Chandra shoot this? Chandra harsh mentor. Yes. Then when they remove it and they go to attack it, Force of Rage. And Koth will sigh, because he will be dead. Force of Rage is going to get him. Oh, it's just Tarmogoyf. It's just Tarmogoyf. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Oh. Oh, dang. It's getting big. Let's play Koth out. This is going to be fun. Just going to uptick. We can attack here pretty safely. We are going to. We're going to pass turn, and then we can Force a Rage and block. Do a dance. They crack that, they do damage to themselves. It'll hurt. Oh, it hurts. 2 damage. Take that. Ha ha ha. Force a Rage pitch to Force a Rage. Force a Rage pitch to Goblin Rabble Master. Maybe this will be a Liliana. Oh, they shocking. They're going to 10. Woo-hoo-hoo. Show me the Liliana. I don't care. I don't care because I'm going to kill everything. Show me the Liliana. Do it. Tarmogoyf is unkillable at the moment. Let's see where all this goes. It may be worth Force of Raging here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 mana here, not 6. They're trying to kill Koth. No, never. We will never let Koth. This does put an instant in the graveyard, which makes nothing grow anymore, which is nice. Gonna block here. Block. We could then Chandra downtick to kill the Tarmogoyf. Keep Koth around. Is Koth gonna get his win? Chandra deal 4 here. 1, 2, uptick. 3, Rabble or War Boss. Get a blocker, swing for 1. Okay. We have a Koth at 5. The emblem is near. We only have 1 mountain though. But the emblem, it's so strong. Bloodstained Mire. They could spin the wheel with a Bloodbraid Elf, but we have the Legion War Boss. They'll need a removal spell or a bolt. Decides to fetch. Basic mountain. We gonna see a Bloodbraid? Oh, ho, ho. I like it. Spin the wheel. Don't hit an Inquisition or Thoughtseize opponent. Just a Croxa. It's just a Croxa. Nom. I'll take 3. We'll probably bring Relican for Croxa. That guy's annoying. I believe we have lethal. So if they don't attack, I kill it, and then I swing him for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. If they swing in, I block. All of the above. Pew pew. Pew pew. Mountain. Swing. Mentor. 8 damage. We did it off 2 lands, everyone. 2 lands. Taking down Jun. Game number 1. Not bad. I think it was game number 1. Not bad. Sideboard we go. Hazard's ley lines are coming in. Blood moons, Maguses are tempting. Probably do those. Relics are in as well. Abrades, harsh mentors can probably go. Kranko, Pashalik Mons. That would be like about there. We're going to take out Koth. Koth doesn't normally do that well. I kind of want more Blood Moon effects, but I also know the Blood Moons won't be that great against my opponents. One Bone Crusher, Blood Moon in. Try to run this. We have a lot of ley lines, but that's because Leyline, they try to Thoughtseize us or start to target us. Jund is very well known for targeting a lot of things. Yeah, we'll keep this. Let's see what happens. This is sweet. Do you want to Thoughtseize me? Probably not. This looks sweet. Punish him? Yeah. Sup. Good luck. Go ahead, Inquisition me. Do it. Fetch. No fetch. What? Why wouldn't you do that? Oh gosh. I know this is like really aggressive, but I'm going to go ahead and play my Eidolon down. Turn 1 Eidolon with double ley lines. Good luck. Fetch, shock, Thoughtseize go to 11. Now what would it be? Fetch, shock, bolt. You need a picture of opponent's face right now. Overgrown Tomb, I'm pretty sure this will come into play tapped. 6 Devotion, turn 1. Just need that Nykthos. Alright, what do we got here? We bolt. Triggers. Take some damage, opponent. Take some damage. Go for it. Thoughtseize me. That was a lot of... Oh my gosh. I think we've got him. I think we've got him. We just need, like, not Liliana. Liliana gets a little awkward. Okay. Tarmogoyf. Let's go ahead and hit them. They're at 11. Question is, can we close it? Can we close it? They don't want to target anything else, that's for sure. Hit our land drop. I'm actually just going to go ahead and play the Bone Crusher just as a nice, big, beefy threat that if they attack, they want to get around it. If they go after my hand, fine. They take 4 instead of, like, 7. But that's their decision if they want to go after my hand here. That'd be kind of crazy. If they do a Liliana to down tick here would hurt them as well. Bloodbraid Elf is not too frightening here either. Bloodbraid. Spins the wheel. Hits a Renin 6. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Little Bloodbraid. Renin 6 just uptick for the Bloodstain Mire. I don't even know if they want to crack that at any point. Do they want to attack through here either? These are the questions that my opponent needs to answer. Not to mention another land here would just let the Bone Crusher Giant be lethal. And they can't go pinging me. That would be stupid. It's a 3/4 now, by the way. I feel like I just played Rabble Master and planned to just attack them. If I attack them here, Raging Ravine's going to be online here this next turn. If I Lightning Bolt, it doesn't grow Tarmogoyf. If I play Rabble Master, though, things get really weird. What if I Force of Raged right now? They just block one with Tarmogoyf, block another, and they take 3. That's not very good. Let's Rabble Master. Rabble Master pass turn. We give them an opportunity to grow Goyf here, but I think they're kind of stalled out. They can't really pick at anything. They can't really target me at all in the moment. We'll attack them for funsies here. Arguably, I could attack them with the Bone Crusher as well before Tarmogoyf grows, but I think we'd be trading with just Bloodbraid Elf. Really, I could just look for a land and then Torbrand probably, or even just land and that'll grow Bone Crusher Giant. Do they want to go to 10? 10's dangerous. It's getting low. This game has vastly changed because of the 2 ley lines. Our opponent's normal actions are just not a thing they want to be doing here. Wow. And we discard here. They'll take 4 and we discard. We're going to discard which? What do we want to discard? If I discard Bolt, I have the Force of Rage. But the Bolt goes face. Alright. We'll discard the Bolt. I think Force of Rage could go somewhere for us. Yeah, they can't really fetch right now. Then they can't activate Raging Ravine. They're not going to ping anything either. Probably scary if I'm pitching a Bolt. Opponent wants to reconsider life right now. I do not see them attacking currently. I pitch Bolt. I'm not attacking. Yeah. Okay. Oh, sweet. Let's just slam an Eidolon here past turn. Eidolon in itself might make this game pretty close to done here. They cast a spell, they take 2. They're not going to get this discarded at any point. No siree. Why that not was 8 damage to them? This is the Punisher portion. Alright, they're willing to go to 6 here. Risks. I expect a basic... It was a basic mountain. I was thinking a swamp might be a good one for them, but... Now they can't play anything that's less than 3 that targets anything of mine. So Abrupt Decay, Assassin's Trophy, Liliana is almost almost offline now. So they need something at 4. So Bloodbraid Elf probably. Or boots up the Raging Ravine. Sure. Go for it, opponent. K-Command is not 2 targets. Oh, it is 2 targets. Oh, whatever. You know. Pizza sauce. It was 2 targets. Okay, what do we got here? I can Force of Rage. I'll take 2 here, Force of Rage, and I swing. When I swing with Force of Rage, they're gonna block. Block here, block 1, 3, 4, 5. I'll put them to 1. 1, and they'll have a Tarmogoyf. Let's just pass the turn here, and I could use Force of Rage defensively. And I can cast it defensively. Counts the spell. It appears it does. It does. And the reason to go ahead and just jam the Force of Rage and not take the potentially 5 damage from here is because then the top deck land is a Hazard on board and pretty close to lethal. So I expect this Raging Ravine to get booted back up here. We can easily block with Force of Rage because they're not attacking with this Tarmogoyf or Bloodbraid Elf, and they're not planning to. Cool. Go ahead and Force of Rage. We take just a touch of damage. Get some blockers, though. And they can't target any of these, so they're good. We're looking for our third or fourth land here on turn 8. Force of Rage, the defensive and offensive spell that no one sees coming. Be a little bit different if we had they had a Fatal Push, but they don't. They don't. Take them off a land. They could always pick this up with Wrenn and 6, but they don't. There's our land drop. It's a good land drop, too. Able to turn that into 2 damage in the future. Hazoret's here. We'll swing for 5 with Hazoret. Only Hazoret, too. We don't need to be bringing anything else in here. So they'll have to pretty much block. Because if they don't block, they'll take 5, and then I pitch. So we're looking good here. Once again, they can't really cast anything at this point in the game. So we're just suffocating them with our resources here. At this current board state, we should have it near 100%. If they're playing Chandra's, maybe they have another way out of this. But I'm not thinking they do. There we go. The W. We got there. Beaten up on Jund. Ooh, it feels good. Woo! Oh, lightning bolt. Nice. Nice. Looking good. That's the way to beat Jund, by the way. And that's the Punisher elements of the deck. Eidolons and Leyline of Combustions. It's really difficult for myself to convince, or for me to convince myself to play Leyline main, but every now and then when I do get to finally play Leyline of Combustion, I find I'm really, really enjoying it. MTB Wolf? What? Alright, we're going to keep this because we have Force. This is a real slow hand, but that's okay. We'll see what my opponent wants to do about our slow hand here. It'll become extremely fast after Legion War Boss. Who knows? Cliffs. Cliffs and no turn 1 painful stuff. Looking good. Let's go ahead and play a Legion War Boss. We'll see if this gets bolted. Main phase stop. I like you, opponent. You can earn that MTB Wolf. You got it. That's right. Verdant Catacombs. Fetching. What are we going to be playing here? Red, black, no green. Inquisitions. Well, there goes my Force of Rage. There goes 10 points of damage. Shame. Do they have a Thoughtseize? We against red-black, like Unearth? Kroxa? This could be a difficult matchup. Passes to us. Another Simian Spirit Guide wouldn't be bad here. Chandra's not a bad one either. Chandra and start just upticking. Red-black doesn't have too many ways to kill a Chandra here. Be Kroxa, be Kroxa. It's not Kroxa. Alright. Let's go ahead and play Chandra first, then play Eidolon, and then we can get this Torbrand down next. And if they have something that discards like a Kroxa, fine, we lose the Torbrand. They take 2, we swing 2, we start upticking with Chandra. They have a Fatal Push into a Kroxa, it's a little bit rough. But what you gonna do? I'd rather have Chandra in play than Torbrand. Green has been found. Okay, so they are Jund-like here. They found their green mana. And they're going to play a Maelstrom Pulse. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, Torbrand down, pass turn. We're going to be bringing in those Leyline of Combustions again. See if my opponent wants to do something about this Torbrand. They don't? Question mark? Swing for 2. Terminate. I'm going to let it go here because I might need Lightning Bolt plus a Braid to get rid of a Kroxa, a big Tarmogoyf, or something like that. Or Bloodbraid Elf, for example. Hits me for 3 with the Lightning Bolt off the Cascade here. We're going to go ahead and just abrade the Bloodbraid Elf to get rid of it. This will allow us to draw a 3-drop and then have the Lightning Bolt on hand. We miss. We're going to go ahead and pass, holding the land, so it looks like we have some reactionary spells. Another Bloodbraid here. Ooh, and a Tarmogoyf. We might be dead here. Might be dead. Tarmogoyf's going to be really hard for us to beat. Especially if we flood out. Especially if we flood out. We're on a 3-turn clock. Here's turn 1. Might be even shorter here with Rage and Ravine. They might just boot that up. That'll be 10. Oh, they don't. Oh, it's Bloodbraid Elf. Oh, Kroxa. Yeah, you got me, opponent. You got me. You got me. They got me. This dang Kroxa got me. Okay. We brought in Relics, Leyline of Combustions, Hazards. We drew 2 Blood Moons and a Magus this last time. So we made room for 9 things. 9 things. How did we do it last time? Mons, Kranko, 1 Bone Crusher, Koth, 2 Abrades. What else did I take out? Just had this matchup, and I'm trying to remember what we took out. Although, no, I did play the Relic. Did I have the Harsh Mentors in? I don't think I did at all. That would be 8. And then I put something back like a Blood Moon, or I brought something else out. I think it was maybe 1 Force. I could probably just play 1 Relic. You know what? I'm going to take one less Blood Moon here because they're going to be playing around it. I don't remember what the last card was, but we'll go with that. We'll go with that. We're in the play. All right. No ley lines. No ley lines, but we do have an Eidolon here. And then Magus plus Legion War Boss. These are all pretty aggressive cards. They've got a decent chance at doing enough damage here. There's where Blood Moon doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and play Eidolon. Expect Fatal Push here. Fatal Push will take care of the Eidolon. At least the fetch Fatal Push won't be a thing for Legion War Boss here. There's the Fatal Push. Turn 2 here, it would be interesting to see what it is. Maybe I play Magus next to avoid fetching for a forest. I don't know. Looks like we're going to get Inquisitioned or Thought Seized here. They're thinking about it. Thought Seize. All right, how much do you care about this Magus? This will tell us how much they care. They take the Magus over these war bosses. They take a war boss. They don't care about the Magus so much. Do they have like a Terminate or something? There's a Raging Ravine. I'm gonna take the Magus down. We're gonna do this to shut them off green. Shutting them off green's not a bad idea. But they could Thought Seize or Inquisition my other war boss away. We did see a Terminate, so this is giving them Terminate mana. But if they don't have exactly that, then, you know, we'll be in an okay spot. Not a great spot, but an okay spot. A war boss in here. We'll go ahead and swing with the team. Target player discards a card and deals 2 damage. Let's go ahead and suspend or exile, and we're going to go ahead and stomp them. This will give them their green back. But it will have us with a war boss in play. I have a feeling it's going to be like fetch, Fatal Push, or it's going to be land, Bloodbraid Elf. Luckily for us, it can't be Liliana down tick. That won't kill us. There's the land. Could Fatal Push. Tarmogoyf. That's pretty big. Okay. We're going to make it look like I just didn't draw anything interesting. Bone Crusher Giant in. Swing with 2 Goblins. We'll put them to 12 here. And then we'll pass the turn. Fetching here, going to 11, maybe a tap land. Overgrown Tomb. Land. Raging Ravine is now online. If they have another K command, this would be frustrating. Oh, the God of Destiny. The God of Destiny. Okay. Ooh, Rabblemaster. So they're going to gain some life here. Raging Ravine is down for a turn. If I were to boot up Force of Rage, we swing in. Let's say they block the 4. Force of Rage is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would be 11 if they don't have a Fatal Push. If they have a Fatal Push, they get to nail one of these forces, and then they trade evenly with our goblins. Let's make them have exactly Fatal Push, or Abrupt Decay, or Assassin's Trophy, or all that. All kinds of things. And we're keeping War Boss here because they're blocking Bone Crusher Giant. Here we go. Let's make them have it. You have a removal spell plus the block. You gotta add it up. You gotta add it up. Block the 4, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damage. I love the force. Oh, I love it. So he didn't care about my Blood Moon so much. Makes me wonder if I should pull that out for something a little more. Nah, keeps them honest. Nah, keeps them honest here. We'll just run it back. Relics are good for the Tarmogoyfs, as mentioned previously. Oh boy. Well, this is a lot of damage, but it doesn't do a lot after they Thoughtseize one of these away. They mulligan to 6. Fine. I don't want to keep this. This is a really bad keep. It's only a little bit of damage. It's only a little bit. And then it's probably going to get Thoughtseized here. We'll find out. Doesn't get Thoughtseized. Really good sign for us. Eidolon? I'll take him. I'll take him. Alright, we got a lot of burn here. Super bad hand. Gonna top deck the best cards in the meta. All the forces. Basic Swamp. See, they're playing around that Blood Moon. We don't even have it. We don't even have it. Don't worry about it, opponent. Don't worry about it. Land Scavenging Ooze. Bone Crusher. Ooh. Oh, wrong colors. Kroxa. So we have to discard something. I'm going to discard one of our Force of Rages. We don't take any damage here. I'm going to go ahead and now stomp upstairs, and we're going to just play the stomp. Play the Bone Crusher side. Our Force of Rage is definitely a lot of damage, but I like the flexibility of where Bolt could go. Especially now that I have 2 of them. Bone Crusher Giant just as a threat, and if they want to remove the threat, it takes damage to do so. We're looking at 12 damage in hand, plus 4, plus a shock. Would be lethal right now. Just saying. There's green mana. Pulse? Oh, there's Skoos. Oh, we're so close. Fatal Push? Inquisition? Thoughtseize? Oh, it's Inquisition. So good. So good. They're running out of cards. Scary thing is we could be enabling Kroxa here soon-ish. Takes a Force of Rage. Let's go ahead and attack with Bone Crusher. See if they'd just like to trade a Scavenging Ooze off. They don't. There's a Kroxa here. And that is the only thing they could eat. It's the bottom one. They eat the... Yeah, they eat Kroxa, we're in good shape here. I'm not going to give them another card in the bin just yet. I'm going to hold both Lightning Bolts for now. Averting Catacombs. I need them to cast something so that Kroxa can't be put into play. I need to avoid Kroxa here. I guess it's difficult for them to do this with this forest as well. Black, red. So I suppose we're okay because of this forest. Scavenger News is just not doing a whole lot for them. Lightning Bolts are Bone Crusher Giant. We need to respond now to Lightning Bolt their Scoos. We're doing this because we don't want Bone Crusher to hit the bin for them to eat. If they want to eat, they've got to eat Croxa. They take the 2 here, and we have Bolt in hand. I'm probably going to send this next Bolt just straight upstairs. Even if we got a Torbrand off the top, putting this Bolt upstairs, putting them 7, it makes a lot of cards potentially lethal. We'll hold this card. It's a little bit iffy if they were to get their Croxa mana going, I guess. We'll see if they have Croxa mana, though. They're at 6. 2 more bolts. Force of Rage off the top. What do you got for us? Maybe they'll want to check the hand. Thought sees us. That'd be dangerous. Alright, they have Croxa mana here. They're at 5. Can we get the last couple points of damage into my opponent's face? Force of Rage plus Ruins would do it. Bolt plus Force of Rage. Double Bolt will do it. Stomp plus Bolt would do it. Chandra, I think, is still in the deck. Plus Bolt would do it. Step 1. Find the Ruins. They're at 3. What is this? Bloodbraid Elf. That's pretty good. Terminate. Oof, okay, dodged a bullet there. They're going to want to attack here with this Croxa. We have a lot of things that kill them now. They have a lot of damage coming across too. Alright. Ruins down. They're at 3. We're going to very low as well, 5. I need a Bolt here. Bolt or Force of Rage, which means I have 4 outs in the deck. Come on. Come on, 4 outs. I don't think I have any more than that. Right here. Oh, I'm a point off. I'm a point off. I'm a point off. So close. Maybe they'll fetch. Maybe they'll fetch. Maybe they won't attack. Maybe they'll fetch. Maybe they'll forget. Dang it. Bummer. They got us. It was 2 down. It was 2 down. Hazard was an out as well. So that made 5 outs. 6 outs because I have 2 Hazards. So I had 6 outs. Dang. So close. So close. 2-2. Final match of the night. Final match of this league. Let's get the win. Let's go 3-2 with this one. And we already went 4-1 earlier. Let's go. So we had 6 outs, it looks like. Yeah, Relic was a draw, but then that wouldn't make Hazard an out anymore. But yeah, you could make an argument for there were 6 plus 2, with the idea that the 1 would let you draw into your other forces or your lightning bolts. Close though, very close. If we would have played the land down instead of having it pitched by Croxa in that 1 turn, then we would have had the Hazards as an out as well. I like it though. That was a very close game. Couldn't have been much closer. All right, let's find this final match, final opponent. Let's get the W. Let's get that W. We've turned down some of the sounds as well. Hopefully they're much more tolerable for the time being. Let me know. Alright, here we go. Need one land off the top, but this is pretty good looking. Uh-oh. Humans? This doesn't look as good as it was going to look. Let's go ahead and bolt this so they don't go too crazy here. This could be a very hard match game one. We'll see how hard it gets here, though. Mayor. Eidolon's not doing a whole lot in this matchup. If we can get the board nice and clear, get the Rabble Master down, then we'll be in good shape. Meddling Mage. What's up, Marin? How you doing? Meddling Mage. Naming Force of Rage? They name Force of Rage. Ghosted. Name's Bone Crusher Giant. Fair enough. Seems legit. Me and my Force of Rage decks? They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I don't know why you would say otherwise. It's the Ducks. Marin Ducky. Reflector Mage. Bounce it to hand. Don't ask. Just do. Just do. No one sees it ever coming. My opponent's head is spinning crazily right now. They're flabbergasted. They have no idea what to do. Bone Crusher Giant back in town here. I feel like this is going to be a hard matchup. Phantasmal Image copying Bone Crusher Giant. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's pretty cool. Let's play a Goblin Rabble Master here. Let's go ahead and poke their giant. Yeah. Damage, then go away. Green-black infect. Triggers all these abilities. Sacrifices Phantasm. We take 2 to do that. And now we connect with a Bone Crusher Giant. It does counter our own Bone Crusher Giant, but I'm pretty okay with that. We have an active Bone Crusher Giant. We'll have Rabble Master, and we'll be slamming in with Force of Rage here soon. You'll be playing a pretty toxic deck tomorrow. Phantasmal Image decides copying Bone Crusher Giant is the way to go. Fine, opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chandra. Scoot over Bone Crusher. Let's go ahead and attack with a little bit of extra stuff here this time. Blocks just over here. Takes 4. I'm feeling kind of good about this Force of Rage, especially against this opponent. I don't think I should be anywhere close to having a shot at this game. They bounce Rabble Master. So we just do this. Chandra's a good chance at winning this game, by the way. Our opponent's just done. They're just done with the Force of Rages. Oh, that was a good top deck, too. Kill that, and then go up again. Oh, we could play them both. That's excellent to beat humans game 1. Now we get all this great stuff. Hazard's out. Never play Hazard against humans. If you do, you're going to lose. Bashalik Mons, Kranko here. Some Eidolons can come out easy here. Would you say they're enraged? Oh, they are. Should we bring Combustions in? That doesn't seem good. Chain Whirlers are pretty decent here. Probably just strip the Eidolons completely out here. I don't know if I need the smashes or not. Koth is actually an okay card in this matchup if you can get him to Emblem. It's probably not going to, though. Let's take a Koth out, bring one smash in, and run it like that. Chain Whirlers are good. They're potential board wipes. Magus and Blood Moon, no need to explain that. Multicolored rainbow decks hate those. Smashes for an Aether Vial on the odd chance they get that. Bone Crushers, Lightning Bolts, all smash. Force of Rage, you saw what kind of beauty it can be on the defense. If you got any questions, put them in chat. Alright, so we have Lightning Bolt and a Bone Crusher Giant here. We don't have any Blood Moons, though. My opponent mulls to 6. I don't think Rabble Master's worth keeping a one-lander here. Let's mulligan with our opponent. This hand, perfect, spot on, exactly what we want to be doing. We're going to go ahead and keep. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Magus plus... Actually... Do I want to exile this gemstone? Yes, we do. Alright. Magus, we're going to put the gemstone into play here. We're going to get rid of the castle because no one needs a castle. Bone Crusher is going to blow some stuff up. I'm going to hope that they don't have that card. Dang it. Alright, well, we just got to beat an Aether Vial, it looks like. I can do that. We have some Abrades and a Smash. We can do this. Horizon Canopy, an extra Aether Vial. Well, well, well. I see, opponent. Blood Moon it is, past turn. Champion of the Parish. A little bit frustrating to see a champion here now because the champion might get out of range of the Bone Crusher Giant. 2 Aether Vials to beat. We don't have a very good defense here. We're just gonna move to end step here. We're gonna let them Aether Vial something in. They don't, which is kind of interesting. I'm worried about this champion. I gotta deal with him. Just gonna swing for 1. Aether Vials on 2. Allow this to enter, and then next I'll Bone Crusher Giant, the champion here. Oriox. Interesting. I want the stomp interaction with the Oriox champion. Dang, opponent got us real good here. They got us real good here. Not next yet. Not next yet. Calm down, calm down. We've got things to do still. Just an Oriox champion to beat. Not worried about that thing yet. We can do so much damage. Not to mention that I have an opportunity to kill these things. Right here, right now. Mantis Rider. Yield to this. We'll yield the champion here. Need that Hour of Devastation. I need a board wipe. Alright, let's go ahead and exile Simian Spirit Guide, play Force of Rage, block, block. Might even double block over here. So we'll double block here, single block here. Hope this isn't another Thalia's Lieutenant. Resolving damage, it looks like. Nope. Thalia's Lieutenant, we lose big time here. It's just an Auriok champion. We take 6. I say just an Auriok champion. Need another Bone Crusher to bait the champion? Yeah. Alright. Top deck of land there. 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Not gonna do it. Need those blood moons faster. Need the blood moon faster. I'm gonna bring the smash in as well, the extra smash. We're gonna get rid of a Legion War Boss. Actually, Legion War Boss in, we're gonna get rid of a Rabble Master. Cool. Alright. Let's go. Let's win this one. Come on now. 2-2. 1-1 here in the matches. Got to win the final one, right? Got to have a winning streak as we end the night. Let's play first. It's a lot of removal. No blood moons, but a lot of removal. It's hard to pass this one up. We have the abrade as necessary. We have the bolts. And then we have a lot of damage as well. Opponent kept 7. Unclaimed territory. Follows this up with something, I presume. Follows it up with nothing. Smash. Smash is a good one for the Aether Vial, although they didn't play the Aether Vial. So we're just going to go 2 and up. Thalia. Just plays an Auriok champion. Don't tell me they have just like 2 of these in their hand. And we just needed a blood moon to win this game. Island. Three, 6, 12, 18. We have 18 damage. They're going to gain 4 if I do it that way. Then we can get 3 more here. Another Auriok champion. Now I need a stomp. Stomp. I need to like rush a Force of Rage in. Well, looks like my opponent's got exactly what beats us here. Not really sure what to do about an Auriok champion. Not entirely sure. Cavern Souls names humans. Plays a Reflector Mage, Bouncing Legion War Boss. Hits for 2. Some type of Ghostfire effect? Yeah. Or just Blood Moon him before this happens. Let's go ahead and Bolt Reflector Mage. So Goblin Chain Whirler plus Stomp would do it. I need 5 mana to do this. Maybe we'll get there. We're not out of it yet. Although we're a ways away. Freebooter here gets to check out the hand. It's fine. I can abrade that stupid little silly guy. Kozilek's Return. Yeah, a Ratchet Bomb might not be a bad idea. I would agree with both of those. They're gaining so much life. So much life. Meddling Mage. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the freebooter now. This will give me the Bolt. The Meddling Mage should probably name Bolt. I can play Legion Warboss next. They do name the Bolt. So I can play Legion Warboss. What's funny is I could Force of Rage as well. They're gaining so much life. Alright, I need one more land, and then I need a Stomp. One more land and a Stomp, and then I can Chain Whirler plus the Stomp. I could Stomp the Meddling Mage and Chain Whirler, and we're back in this game. Come on. Come on, deck. You can do it. I believe. I believe. Champion of the Parish can't be countered. All this shenanigans. Aether Vial. I doubt they attack here with this Meddling Mage. Thalia. I'm gaining so much here. Okay. Rabble Master. So I can smash here, probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Just Thalia block. So it looks like it's just gonna be a smash here. Smash the Aether Vial, pass the turn. I can still Force of Rage away the Lightning Bolt. All is dust. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thalia's Lieutenant. No, now I need Torbrand too. Let's see what they attack with. They attack with all the good stuff. Attack with all the good stuff. Followed up Aether Vial. Simian Spirit Guide. Chain Whirler? They still kill me. It's a bummer. They had 2 Auriok champions, and I think that's where this game gets away from us. That's a bummer. Well, Auriok champion, our Achilles heel in Red Punisher here. What are you gonna do? If we run into enough Auriok champions that it makes sense, consider running something with Ratchet Bomb or Kozilek's Return or other things, maybe even a Walking Ballista or so. But Humans beats us out here. We didn't get our Blood Moon. We went all in on all of our removal, and they happen to have 2 Auriok champions. If we were to have gotten the... Let's go back to that game real quick. Take me back. If we were to have the Blood Moon effects quicker, I think we'd have a good shot at that game. Blood Moon on perhaps turn 1 or even turn 2, then they have just 2 1/1s. It took a long time for them to find this Aether Vial. They would not have cast any of this. So, could have gotten there, but we didn't. It's okay, though. A little 2-3 here after a 4-1. Not bad. 2-3-2s essentially on the night, or 6 and, what, 4? 6 and 4 for a 60% win rate here tonight with 2 cards that we were testing, along with 1 or 2 other cards in the sideboard. Red Punisher, Prison, and people will debate the prison stuff. Go check out some of the previous matches. You'll see why. Pretty sweet list. A joy to play. A little bit different, more aggressive than our prison list. And there you go. Red Punisher in Modern.